After 2020, nobody wants to predict what 2021 will bring, except when it comes to food. Professor Sylvain Charlebois is out with a new report looking into how and what we eat, and he joins us live from Halifax. Sylvain, thank you so much for joining us in this new year. Let's get to healthy food first. What food groups are Canadians most worried about when it comes to prices?
Well, food categories that are very volatile, so meat, vegetables, and fruits. And as you know, Ben, 2021 is the International Year of Fruits and Vegetables. So there will be an increased focus on those two food categories over the next 12 months. But prices are quite volatile, so that's why Canadians are very, very concerned about prices there.
Sylvain, I love how you started that by saying, as you know, Ben, this is the International Year of Fruit. Okay, let's talk about...
you know everything, Ben.
Let's talk about changing shopping habits. How are people planning on pivoting this year?
Well, I mean, they obviously, you need to edge against higher food prices. The challenge right now is that the food inflation rate is actually much higher than the general inflation rate. And so if you make the freezer aisle your friend, you will save money. Prices there are much less volatile. They're more stable. The freshness will actually surprise you. And the nutrients are there too.
Right, because they freeze that stuff right on the spot.
Exactly. Yeah. And frankly, technologies have evolved immensely over the last little while. So obviously, if you go there more often, you'll actually save money.
That's a very good tip. 2020 also saw the rise of backyard gardens. Talk to me about other trends that you think we're going to continue to see this year.
Well, in 2020, actually, 1 Canadian in 5 started to garden. Which was really surprising. And we are expecting many Canadians to do the same this year, just because they had probably spent a lot of money on equipment and beds, and so they want to use them again and again. So we are expecting more Canadians to garden in 2021. The other thing that is quite refreshing is to see the number of Canadians wanting to support food banks in 2021. And that has doubled compared to last year, which is really nice. So it means that Canadians really care about people that are going to be left behind as a result of higher food prices.
Well, the willingness to give is probably equaled only by the need that the food banks had this year. Let's shift to dieting. Very common for New Year's resolutions. I'm guilty of it. You're saying not necessarily this year.
Well, I'm not saying it. Canadians are saying it. Last year, we asked the same question to the same people, and they were willing to go on a diet, but not this year. 28% fewer Canadians are actually expecting to go on a diet this year. I think it's probably due to the fact, Ben, that people really have other things to deal with, like, I don't know, a pandemic maybe. And losing pounds or losing the pandemic pounds, the COVID-15, is probably not a priority right now for many people.
Well, yeah, I've been saying since the pandemic started that we've lost all of those little micro affirmations that we get every day, from a smile from a colleague to a handshake to a pat on the back. And so we seek solace. We seek those positive affirmations in food, and sometimes in drink, and sometimes to excess. Anyway,
absolutely.
Professor
Yes.
Sylvain Charlebois, thank you very much for joining us.
Happy New Year.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.